G'day, welcome back. I feel like a kid in the lolly shop today. I've got a new toy. I was saying in earlier videos that I don't own a bandsaw, and now I do. So let's take a look at it, shall we? And here it is, the Scheppach or Scheppach or whatever it is. It's apparently a German brand. I haven't looked at the box yet to see whether it's made in China. It says Germany up on the top of the box here. But oh no, there it is, like everything else in this world, made in the PRC, the People's Republic of China. Well, there you go, nothing sacred anymore. I bought a Bosch angle grinder a while back, and gee whiz, it was made in China as well. So there it is, my my entry into the world of bandsaws. This is a mini bandsaw for my mini workshop, because I don't have a lot of room. I'm currently in the process of creating some more space. That's a new, I've just filled that wall in there so that I can get some shelving and things up on it. And I'm going to build another shelf, another bench over the other back on the end of what's already there. But that's not getting this open, so let's get this opened up and see what's in there. I was all set to buy the DeWalt, and I'd actually, damn motorbikes, I'd actually added one to my cart, and when I went to check out, this thing popped up down in the below the cart. So I abandoned the cart and went to check this out, and I'm glad I did, because it's a whole lot cheaper than the DeWalt. And to me it's a bonus because it's not battery powered. This thing is actually cheaper than a DeWalt. Doesn't need an extra battery and a charger, because the DeWalt didn't come with all of that. It was actually about the same price without the batteries and everything. And 2,000 to 3,000 baht more expensive with the batteries and charger, which to me wasn't a very good deal. And this has the bonus of a base. It actually comes with a base, so it becomes a drop bandsaw. Bolts on here onto this arm, which is obviously tightened up at the moment to stop it from moving. Anyway, we'll unbox the rest of this. Same blade apparently as fits the DeWalt and the Milwaukee and a couple of other brands around the place. It's 100 and we'll get that off there shortly, we'll see. Fix that blade there. I read a few reviews on this thing, and nobody had a bad word to say about it really. It can also be used as a portable machine like the others. So we'll investigate it, set it all up and see how we go. But, it'll be nice to not have to cut everything with an angle grinder anymore. Maybe it'll save my legs and my finger. Did mention that one, got me across the thumb there at one stage as well. We'll get knock these covers off here and see how we go. That's a bit of a bonus. I didn't notice it at first, but this actually comes with two blades. And I didn't order any spares, so that is a real bonus. Probably should be around a pair of gloves, but I don't have a pair, so I'm not going to wear them. Well, I investigated this. These two covers are held on just with a screw here and a screw here, and then they just pop off like that. So that's the cutting direction. Means the blade will need to go this way. stiff, these little blades. I'll save my fingers and not twist that thing with my fingers. There's about a gazillion motorbikes in this country. And just about every man and his dog rides one, including me. Most of them only little scooters. Automatic things, don't need to change gears or anything. Geez, that doesn't go in there real easy. I suppose once you get this done, you've done this once or twice, it becomes easier. One would hope so anyway. Keep sliding away, baby. There it is. Get in there. Come on, in you go. Alright. It's got it home. Blade is tightened with this lever here. Push it down to tighten it. These covers back on. They're only plastic, the covers. I can't imagine they'd be that much of a match for this blade if it came off. Well, one thing I suppose is this may well be made in China, but would have been made, one would suspect, to Scheppach or Scheppach, whatever that's pronounced as, made to their standards, one would hope. And with a bit of luck will last alright. Let's get some power and plug this in. See how it runs. And how noisy it is. Now, one thing I've noticed without reading the instruction manual is that it has a little LED light that shines in here on your workpiece when you're starting. There's an on-off switch at the top, speed controller here. So I think we'll go right down to speed 1, and I might tighten this up before we start too. And it does come with a Allen keys, and I don't remember if it was this one or another brand I looked at. Had somewhere to store them on the saw, so you didn't have to go chasing after them all the time. And the handle, I think it was. I don't see anywhere near this down. Store them. Oh yeah, it's the other side. Very nice of them. Well thought out. Typical German engineering. Huh? It'll adjust to suit your comfort, your work comfort. And these two Allen keys store in here. One in there. And one in there. So how nifty is that? It's alright. How much noise does this thing make? Let's find out. That's not too bad. Low speed. What's it like at high speed though? Typical power tool. Bit noisy, but we'll set it all up and see how it cuts, how it handles things. First, we'll disconnect this power. It's a pretty sturdy base, this thing. It's only pressed steel, but it's quite heavy. This vise apparently is cast aluminium, and it has a quick change, quick release thing, so you just pull it out and then lock it into place. Jesus. Has a thrust bearing in here. That's interesting. Eh? Again, trust the Germans, eh? This swivels here. I did notice in some of the other reviews that they claim this is not particularly accurate. So one guy said he would put a stop on there somewhere. Geez, that might need adjusting. But that would be nice somewhere so that you know you can maybe at 45 and 90 degrees put an actual stop on it somewhere, so that when you pull it apart into stop, you know that you're going to cut and make a nice square cut. That is tight. Might make this thing's pretty heavy though, so I bet it doesn't feel so tight once that's hanging off it. There's still another Allen key too. Bagged a hole in it. Explains why one of them was floating around in the box. This bolts up on here. Bolts fell at the bottom, but the Allen key doesn't want to. Oh jeez, it's even a ball end Allen key. How amazing is that? This is one of those jobs where a third set of hands would probably go down well. Right, got one started. Don't know if I'll be pulling this off the stand all that often. It's just hard to put back on there, but if you've done it a few times, you'd figure out an easy way of doing it. Right. Would be, I think, a common sense thing for the cord to come out of the other end so it's not in your way all the time. So be it. Right. Set this on 0 and see how square a cut it makes. Whether it is truly just a bit of a guide. Something tells me I'm definitely going to have to set up some sort of stop on this. And that won't fit in there. We'll just make a cut in. That's set at, that's showing about 2 degrees there at the moment. Want a bit of rubbish, a bit of offcut. Try it out. Turn it down to the lowest setting on the barrel. Use a bit of my bicycle chain lube spray that I use for drilling out aluminium as a lubricant. See how we go. Went through that pretty easily. It's warm now. There's a decent looking finish in that cut. Square it looks not bad that way. Pretty good actually. And considering I've got that set at one would consider about 2 degrees, it's actually reasonably close to 90 degrees. So I'll definitely have to set some stops or something on this and make sure it's cutting the right angles for me. But anyway, until I get a bench set up, and I'm going to build one, another one of my famous fold down benches on the wall just here to mount this on. It won't get much use, but I do want to use this to cut everything up to make the new benches. So we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, let's try cutting something else then. Nice finish. This piece of 304 stainless 16mm shaft. That was cut on low speed, no downward pressure. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing. Well, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear what everyone has to say. If you got something from that, smash that like button. And keep up to date with future releases. Press that subscribe button, and to get notified, press that little ding-a-ling-a-ling button. That one. Yeah, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.